Om Swastiastu. Good morning to you all, especially the judges, teachers, and the audience. I'm Kadek Devika Ananda Sumantri from SMP Negeri 3 Amlapura. Thank you for having me here. Today, I'm going to tell you a story about Timun. Once upon a time, there lived an old widow. Her name was Moksirni. She lived by herself for years since her husband had passed away many years ago. She was very lonely and she expected a child in her life. She kept praying to God every day for her dream. One night, a giant came into her dream. The giant told her to go into the jungle where she usually collected firewood. The giant also told her that she will find the answer of her dream in that place. When she woke up in the morning, she decided to follow the instruction in her dream. Moksirni went to the jungle in the morning and headed to the direction that the giant told her in her dream. When she arrived at the location, she saw a huge golden cucumber laying on the ground. She was about to take the golden cucumber when suddenly the giant showed up in front of her. It was the giant that she saw in her dream. She was really afraid and she said, "Please, don't eat me, giant." The giant laughed when he heard Moksirni's statement. The giant said, "I'm not here to eat you, old woman. I'm here to grant you your wish." "My wish? What do you mean, giant?" asked Moksirni to the giant. "You said that you wanted a child, didn't you?" "Yes, that's true." "Well, if you really want to have a child, take this golden cucumber with you. You will find a baby inside it. You can keep the child with you, but one day you have to bring the child to me, so I can eat it." Moksirni agreed to the giant offer because she had been waiting for so long to have a child. And she thought that this was the only way to achieve it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what happened then? Moksirni brought the golden cucumber back to her house. She cut it, opened, and found that there was a baby girl inside it. The baby was very pretty. Moksirni was very happy that she finally had a child. She named the baby Timun, as the baby was from a golden cucumber. The years went by, and Timun had grown into a beautiful, smart, and kind young lady. Their life was so complete until one night the giant showed up in Moksirni's room again. The giant reminded her that he will come to their house next week. The giant also told her to prepare her child to be his food. Ever since that night, Moksirni was uneasy. She was so afraid of losing her child, but she also realized that this was her mistake. She finally decided to tell Timun about the problem. Timun was so shocked to find out the truth. She refused to go with the giant because she wanted to stay with her mother. After discussing the problem, they decided to ask for help from an ascetic who lived in a mountain. The next day, they went to the mountain where the ascetic lived. When they arrived, Moksirni explained everything to the ascetic man, and she asked for his help. The ascetic man asked them to wait, and he walked into his secret chamber. Then, he broke 4 small bundles made of banana leaves in his hand. He gave it to Moksirni and Timun. He told them that each of the bundles contained different things. He also told Timun Mas to bring it with her, and when the giant tried to chase her, Timun Mas had to throw the bundle one by one toward the giant. After that, they thanked the eccentric man and went back to their house. After a couple of days, the giant came to their house. Boksirni and Timun Mas came out of the house and faced the giant. When the giant saw Timun Mas, his hunger got even worse. He was about to grab Timun Mas with his hand when Timun Mas suddenly dodged and ran away from him. The giant started chasing Timun Mas, but Timun Mas was very agile, so she could buy some distance between them. Dear audience, can you guess Timun Mas survived? After a couple of minutes, Timun Mas started to be tired and the giant started to catch up. She decided to open the first bundle and the content was cucumber seeds. She towed the bundle toward the giant and suddenly the jungle turned into a large field of cucumber trees. In an instant, the cucumber tree grew around the giant body and binds him. It stopped the giant for a while, and Timun Mas managed to keep the distance between them. But it wasn't long until the giant managed to get out of the trap and chase Timun Mas again. Timun Mas opened the second bundle and threw it toward the giant. It turned out the second bundle contained some magic needles that grew into a large field of bamboo trees. The bamboo trees stabbed the giant's foot, so it bleeds. But the giant managed to get out of the trap for the second time. Timun Mas was so surprised to see the giant get out of the trap easily. So, she decided to throw the third bundle toward the giant. The third bundle contained salt that magically turned the field into a vast and deep ocean. For the third time, the giant managed to swim across the ocean easily. Timun Mas became more nervous this time because there was only one remaining weapon in her hand, and it was the last bundle contained her shrimp paste. With her remaining energy, she threw the last bundle toward the giant. And in an instant, the land turned into flaming lava, and the giant was drowned in it and died. Timun Mas was so relieved that she was finally free from the giant who wanted to consume her. She went back to her mother, who was waiting for her return home safely. They were so happy, and they prayed to God to show their gratitude. Finally, Timun Mas and Boksirni lived happily ever after. That is the end of the story. Thank you for your attention. I hope you all enjoy it. Goodbye. Om Santi, 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 Om.